Hey guys, what's going on? Thomas Grabowski here, founder of the Acne Clear Chef, and I just did a little grocery run at Sobeyes, and I thought I'd just share you the haul I got. And my hair is looking a little greasy right now, but I kind of like the look, so I'm going with it. So there's a few items I just bought. I just had a friend text me here. Thursdays are fun for sure. And I got a few items. I'm just on break at work right now. I do food delivery driving for this really cool company here in London. I'm just on break right now, and I wanted to share some of the hauls I went. I had to go to Sobeyes to go to the washroom because I just drinking so much water. But I got some really cool finds here at Sobeyes. This entire thing cost me $12 for everything I bought here. So I'm going to show you what I got, and this is just kind of like a rough idea of what you can eat. This is just like what I thought that would taste really good. And in terms of quality, again, like, you know, you can eat whatever you want. This is just my grocery haul. This is what I'm sharing with you guys today, just to maybe give you guys some ideas if you're like, oh, I don't know what to eat, you know, or you're kind of like confused or uncertain, especially when it comes to healthy eating, because there's a lot of confusion and uncertainty around that. So I'm just going to share some products that I've purchased at Sobeyes. Really great grocery chain. I've never really shopped here. I'm in Woodstock right now, so this is kind of my first time here. So I thought I'd just jump in and share a few things I bought here. So number one is what I was kind of craving. Well, there's two things that I really needed. So number one was Evian water. Now, Evian water is really, really good for you because it has a 7.2 pH balance, but the water comes from French Alps and spring water. It's one of the best you can purchase. This one and Fiji water, according to Paul Check, these are like two of the best water bottles. If you are going to drink bottled water, this is one of the brands that you want to get, is Evian water. It's natural spring water, and it's got natural electrolytes, so you have all those minerals that you would get from the Alps or from the mountains or from a lake. And it's very clean, so when you drink it, you can like feel how clean it is. It's really, really clean water. So this is one of the products that I bought here. So just Evian water. Now this was $2. It was on sale. They had $1 1.5 liter bottle. This is a 1 liter bottle. It was $2, but they had a 1.5 liter bottle, and it was $3.50, which was a little expensive. And I did a price check with both because there's no price for this, but I think this is like discontinued or something. There's no price, so I got it for $2. So this was an obvious choice. I'd rather get two 1 liter bottles for $4 versus getting one 1.5 liter bottle for $3.50. It just makes more sense. And these are kind of like really sturdy to put in your car, or like for travel size, put in your backpack, whatever. Fantastic. If you're gonna opt, if you don't have filtered water, this is your next best choice. Obviously the best is water from a well or a spring that's been, you know, purified and filtered. But this is an extremely good choice. It has mineral salts, so you have the right balance of electrolytes for optimal health here. So that's number one here. Number two, I got these almond sea salt and dark chocolate Almond Bars. Number one ingredients, almonds, so that means that majority of this bar is made with almonds. Now this isn't like a health product, but let's take a look at the ingredients. Almonds, peanuts, inulin, honey. So that's really good. It's naturally sweetened. I'm not sure what inulin is. That's something I have to do some research, but I have a feeling it's some kind of binder or some kind of syrup. Palm kernel oil, not too great. Cane sugar, not too great. Glucose syrup, not too great. Crisp rice, pretty good. Cocoa powder, sea salt, soy lecithin, binder, again, natural flavor, and cocoa butter. So it's okay until you get to the middle. You get a lot of cane sugar and glucose. Again, that sugar is to keep it together. If you look at the macros, total sugar is 16 grams. So I think inulin is actually a fiber that binds this together. That, now that my memory serves me, I think inulin is a fiber that does give you fiber. It does bind it together. But because if you look at the nutrition facts here, so number one, I look at the ingredients and then I look at the nutrition facts. You want to see the first 3 or 4 ingredients is what's going to be most. So almonds is the majority of the ingredients, then it's peanuts, so second most common ingredient in the bar, then it's inulin, then it's honey, and then it's palm kernel oil. So it goes from the most to the least. So whenever you're reading nutrition labels or ingredients, just remember the first ingredient's what's going to have most. So if the first ingredient's sugar or glucose, then this bar is going to have a lot of glucose and sugar in it, which is what you probably want to avoid. But Kind is a really, really good company, and they're very conscious and mindful, like eco-conscious, and they strive to have their bars without any genetically modified ingredients. So that's a really good company to choose. Obviously, if it's non-GMO and organic, it's ideal, but we don't always have that option available, so we have to do the best we can. So this is a fantastic product, really good. It's got a lot of fiber, a lot of nuts and fats. It does have sugar in it, like honey. But again, if you look at the nutrition label next, it says 16 grams of sugar, which is not a lot. It's very small, but 7 grams of that is the fiber, and only 5 grams of that is sugar. So they do use honey. So it seems like they don't use a lot of sugar in here because there's only 5 grams of sugar per bar. So that makes it pretty good bar. And even if you have 2 of these, which would be 400 calories, you'd only be getting 10 grams of that would be in sugar, and 32 grams of that would be in carbs, and 14 of that would be fiber. So very high in fiber, great for digestion, good for slow releasing substance in your body. So it's something that's going to help you kind of digest a little slower when you eat that. So that's a really good product. So I got 2 of those. Then what I got next here is instant rice vermicelli noodles. These are awesome. I haven't tried these ones specifically, but they're really, really thin here, as you can tell. Very nice thin noodles, very, very small. And it's 95% rice ingredients, 5% tapioca starch, really nice. Again, vermicelli noodles, simply good food. 1/3 of the package is 310 calories. So this is a really great food if you're trying to like put on some weight, like healthy weight. Obviously I find when you put on healthy weight, you will put on fat. But when I talk about healthy weight, I'm talking all about its fat, carbs, muscle, glycogen, and fat. So those are like when I talk about weight gain, those are the top 3 things that you will be putting on. I'm not just talking about pure muscle like bodybuilding, because bodybuilding will be like just eat more chicken breast, eat more lean meats, cut all fats, just eat a lot of carbs. Not good for health, because a lot of the times you're missing healthy essential fats for your brain function, heart function, digestive organs, skin, nails, hair, all that stuff. So when I'm talking about weight gain, I'm talking about total weight gain. It can be a combination of muscle, glycogen, and fat. But I find if you're doing it in a healthy way, you start looking healthier. You might be a little fuller if you're like a skinny guy or a tall guy and you're very thin. Then putting on weight in general is going to make you look better, because you're going to look more fuller. So if you're already overweight and you're trying to bulk, you just have to make modifications in your diet so you find a more sustainable, healthy weight. So you're kind of more balanced, right? You want to find a balanced physique. You want to be healthy. You want to train with health in mind. And this is a great carb source, and it only cost me $1. So really, really good for making stir fries. Throw in some beef or chicken with veggies and you're good to go. Again, I got 2 of those, 2 Kind bars. And then last but not least, I got this gluten-free teriyaki stir fry and marinade, and that's going to go with the vermicelli noodles, and this is by Sanjay. Again, as you can see, it's non-GMO certified. You want to look for that when you're purchasing products, so you're not consuming crap. Anything that's genetically modified is not good for you, no matter what these big companies tell you. GMOs are so fucking toxic for you, it's unbelievable. If you check the studies of people who consume genetically modified foods, or even lab rats that are fed GMO diets versus non-GMO diets, they get very sick, they start developing cancer, a lot of heart, like just so many health issues, like failing liver, failing testicles, failure of reproduction. They don't want you to reproduce, they want you to be dumb and stupid and not think for yourself. Pretty much all this food is for that's genetically modified, and at the end of the day, they're profiting at the expense of your health. So be very mindful of where you purchase your food, because it's not only makes an impact to your health, but it makes a global impact as well. So if you can switch over to more non-GMO foods, you're gonna see a huge difference. And the ingredients in here, again, it's a sauce, so it does have sugar in it per tablespoon, so it is quite high in sugar. 1 tablespoon is 20 calories, 4 grams of that is carbs, 3 grams of it is sugar. But again, this is more flavoring, but the ingredients are clean tamari soy sauce, water, soybean salt, alcohol, some kind of bacteria cultures I can't pronounce. Water, organic brown sugar. There you go, organic brown sugar. That's really good. So it's sugar, it's processed sugar, but it's coming from an organic source. I can support that. Obviously, you don't want to eat a lot of sugar, but you know, I like adding some sugar in my food just because it makes it taste a little better. I guess that's the culinary. I like things that taste good, right? So I want to be healthy, but I do add sugar in my recipes because I do like it. And I don't eat a lot of sugar, but if it's something I want that's tasty, it's gonna have sugar, can't avoid it. Fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. You gotta live too. Organic honey, sake, so that's water, rice, salt. Again, another Aspergillus oryzae, which sounds like a bacteria. Diluted cider vinegar, garlic puree, rice vinegar, ginger puree, plum juice concentrate, inactive yeast, canola oil, arrow starch, and xanthan gum and spice. So this is really solid. I mean, you do have the sugar, but it's organic brown sugar and organic honey. So like majority of it is organic sugar, but it's balanced out with the honey. So I wouldn't even be worried about this unless you're like diabetic or something and like you're really, really like sensitive to sugar, then you should probably avoid something like this. But generally speaking, if you're just trying to be healthy and you're just trying to add something good into your diet, it's better to buy something like this that's not GMO certified. It uses organic ingredients and is really tasty, stir fry and marinate. So I'm excited to use this with the noodles, and I'm gonna just throw some frozen vegetables in it, and then you can add some chicken or tofu, whatever you want. I'm not a big fan of any kind of tofu or soy product. I think you should avoid them, but some people like it. If you're a woman, if you're a girl, it's probably better for you because it's good for estrogen. As a guy, you don't really want high estrogen levels. It's just going to mess with your testosterone and stuff. But you do want a healthy balance of hormones in your body regardless. You don't want to be hyper testosterone either. So you got to find a healthy, balanced approach to what you put into your body. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to post this online on the Acne Clear Chef or my main channel, and I'll see you on the other side. Take care. Bye.